I was muted. Okay. Welcome to Friday night's episode of the Blitz Pickup. You know who I am, your favorite hosts around here. We have a Week 18 game preview. Miami at New England. It's the last game of the season. We made it, y'all. We made it here in sort of one piece. We're going to go over these offensive keys, defensive keys to help us win this game, I guess, and our score predictions. Waddle and A-Chain may not play. A-Chain was doubtful the last time I knew. Darren Waller, Aaron Brewer are already listed as out, so it's going to be kind of interesting. And then, of course, last but not least, the guys have some thoughts they want to get off their chests about the Dolphins hiring Troy Aikman as an advisor, and I can't wait for that part. So without anything else from me, come on up. Tony, Lou.
Jess, what's good, Jess?
What's happening, twin?
Hey, listen. I want to start off this show by saying, first of all, it's all about the you, just in case y'all forgot. And shout out to my co-host for actually keep being a man of his word, because he did run that space. Even though the game ain't going what he thought it was, he did run that space. So shout out to my co-host for being 10 toes down. But Lou, what's good? Win with Quinn. What's going on with you?
First of all, man, I don't like the shots early in the show like that, saying, it's all about the you and your co-host ran the space. Listen, get your shit off, because next week the space is going up. All right, go Rebels is all I'm saying.
You know what? It is gonna go up, whether or not I right now I have to give you credit. Whether we win or not, it's going up. At least you,
yeah.
At least you made your word.
Hey, the fact of the matter is, listen, Tone, you got a shot off already. And when we come up here and Jess is like, oh, what's good, twin? And she's wearing a Blitz pickup sweater still that I don't have one. I'm feeling the type of way. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
You know what? Since in the holiday spirit.
Hey, Tone, why don't you tell everybody where my sweater is, dog?
Well, last we knew it was in somebody's back seat, wasn't it?
It's in the back. It's in the back of the truck. Hey, listen.
In the back.
It's somewhere in the back of the truck where my tooth is. That's where it is. Hey, you know what? It's the holiday spirit, Lou. I promise you. Let me see. I'm gonna try to make sure. I'm gonna make sure I get it next time he get on this show. I'm gonna make sure either it's in the mail or he gonna have it already.
That's a fact.
so she can't come up and say what happened to him, and we all could feel like one big family. Crypto already said Troy Aikman is in the building. We're back, baby. March.
Y'all know what to do. Get them up out of here.
Hey, listen. Let me say this right now. We know what y'all over here for. We understand the Troy Aikman thing. We are going to get into it. We don't worry. The first part of this, we got to do our due diligence with the game. It's going to be nice and simple, and then we're going to get into the messiness. Y'all know how this is. I was going to skip it all. I'm going to be real. I was going to skip the whole thing and just get straight to the mess. But I say, no, you know what? Let's let these people think that we're at least civilized at the beginning, and then boom, hit them with the okie doke and switch it to the messiness. Good evening, everyone. JD the Great. Bones in the building. Bones here. Hey, Bones usually show up late. Troy Aikman, it's a mess in the press that he here early. That boy on time. Cap for Life already here early too. Ali say hit the like button. Nene in the building. Shout out to y'all. Boynton Beach, Sadowski. Happy New Year, fins up, y'all. All right, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. There is a poll in the chat. Make sure y'all vote on that poll. Yeah. Hey, Jess, let's get straight to it. I'm ready for the mess. I'm not even gonna. I'm ready to get petty, but let's get into the show first.
Okay. Well, we got to do our standard operating things around here first. That's what we need to do. And then we'll get to whatever messiness that you want to get into, right? Okay, so let's see here. Oh, how is this all? Boom. Offensive keys.
Everyone in the same spot. What, Vonjo? No empty boxes today.
No loading screens, no empty boxes.
Yeah.
We're starting the year off great here at the Blitz Pickup. We don't need a players only meeting or anything around here yet.
Oh,
Give us
that's a fact.
change. So what are your offensive keys to win this game? Or who are your keys to win this game?
Offense put up more points than the defense. We can move forward. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying,
Hey,
whatever
listen,
you want to do.
Our offensive keys. Listen, Mike McDaniel, same thing. I want to see, even though. Let me preface my statement by saying this. Waddle look like he's going to be out. A10 look like he's going to be out. So the Dolphins is like they're trying to see what they have in all the young players. So there's going to be Dean Eskridge, Theo Weiss, Malik Washington. It's like that type of game. And I think Jalen Wright and Ollie Gordon. So we're going to see what we have in our young guys. That what it seems like they're doing based on the injury report. Because as you pointed out, Waddle is out. A10 is out. Brewer is already out, and Dan Waller is already on IR. So, hey, it is what it is. But Mike McDaniel, continue to see what you have in Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers continue to, matter of fact, improve upon that game that you had. Calm, cool, collected in the pocket. Also, I want to see if Jalen Wright and Ollie Gordon could take over the full load. We seen Jalen Wright be pretty good, and when taking over by spilling HN, but let's see if he can start the game and just handle the full workload. But outside of that, same thing. I know the Patriots, they are going to be playing for the number 1 seed, possibly. So they are going to be at full strength, and I think they're going to give us a complete game. So this is a good measuring stick for our offense, our young guys. And Mike Vrabel, we already know Mike Vrabel has always gave, I'm gonna say Tua fits, but Mike McDaniel hasn't beaten him either. A Mike Vrabel coach team either. So I'm looking for that. But yeah, basically, let's see what these young guys got. That's my offensive keys.
Yeah, pretty much. Whoever plays in the game offensively. Like Tone, Jess, you guys said it. All the people that are out. This is for the Quinn Ewers, the Theo Weiss, the two guys Tone mentioned in the backfield, Ollie Gordon, Jalen Wright, a bunch of just young people, Malik Washingtons of the world. We'll probably see a little bit of Taj Washington as well this week. So, like, yeah, I just don't know.
Greg Dulcich too.
Greg Dolich, that's a very good one, Tom. The fact of the matter is, though, I don't know how long New England plays let's say their starters, because I think I was just reading right before we came on. It looks like Justin Herbert is not playing on Sunday. For the Chargers. The Chargers are at Denver.
So Denver, okay, yeah. So Denver,
So if Justin Herbert doesn't play Tone, Jess, and let's say Denver starts going up, kind of like last year. Remember, we needed, I think it was Denver to beat Kansas City or Kansas City to beat Denver. But remember, Patrick Mahomes didn't play. Denver kind of got up early, and we all knew it was over.
yeah.
It could possibly be another situation like that. Let's say Denver gets up early and New England is looking at the game and is like, oh, look, this game's over. Let's pull some of our starters, this, that, and the third. Again, I'm with you, Tone. I'm going to keep it short. From a Mike McDaniel standpoint, from a Dolphins standpoint, get all these young guys on the field and see what they have, and just go let them play football. My expectations are very low this Sunday for the Dolphins. I'm not going to lie to you.
Facts.
Fact. Okay, moving on. Defensive keys. What are your defensive keys that could help us do anything at this point during this game?
You want Lou to go this time or?
Lou's going first.
Defensive keys. Again, I'm with Tone. I'm trying to get to the messy and the juicy part of the show. Pause on the juicy. Keep New England scoring less points than the Miami Dolphins. That's the keys of the game defensively.
Yeah. Honestly, the defensive key, because I think Jordan Brooks is out this game too. So, and we already know Mika is out. So that is yes, defensive keys. secondary continue to play how you've been playing. If the Patriots don't play their starters, as Lou alluded to, if they were blowing out the Chargers, then the Patriots would be locked into that number 2 seed. And because I think technically, hold on, can't the Jaguars threaten for the number 1 seed? If I'm not mistaken, I think
No,
the Jaguars could
I
threaten.
think they can only get up to the 2 seed, I believe.
Okay, that's something to look into, maybe. But anyway, listen, on our defense, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see what we got. Zeke Biggers, Kenneth Grant. I'm trying to see what they're doing. We know what we got in Jordan Brooks, even though he's not playing. Tyrell Dodson, KJ Britt. I really don't. Not looking forward to see what he have. But what I would say this is, I want to see how Dante Trader Jr. look and Brandon Marshall Jr. Brandon Marshall Jr. are in the secondary, because those probably are going to be the guys that we're going forward with next season because of our contract situation. I mean, our cap situation. So those guys, get them some reps, game time, see how they react. They already been playing a few games, so just getting them just basically another game under their belt, and let's leave this game healthy going into the offseason. So that's basically what I need to see.
Hey.
Okay, so
Teddy,
hold on. Teddy said, right, if the Patriots and Broncos lose, the Jags win the number 1 seed, I believe. I think that might be true. But go ahead, Jess, my bad.
No, you're good. Key players, score predictions. We can run through this. Carry on.
I'm not gonna lie, the score prediction. The score prediction for me, I don't even know how to pick it because I don't know the starters playing. Let's say if the backup, I think it's Cornelius playing backups. He probably would put up between 24 and 27 points. I would like to see how he reacts to that Mike Vrabel defense and the schemes. So I'm gonna be realistic and say, I do think the Patriots still win. They probably win 20-17. And obviously, the key players, all the young players, like we were saying, we just want to see what the young players get them another game under their belt, and please be healthy. Everyone get be healthy.
Yeah, for me, I got the New England Patriots winning this game. And I believe the score will be 27-17, New England.
All right, we got the Scorpions. What's yours, Jess?
I don't know. 24-14. 24-14 New England.
Oh, we all on the New England this time. They about to upset New England, y'all.
Yep.
All right, listen, chat. It's 23 of y'all in the building. Make sure y'all put y'all predictions. While y'all putting the score prediction, it's about time that time of the show to get messy.
Can I say something? We just blew through that in 14 minutes. That's crazy. Look at how we can do.
I said 15, 20 minutes at the most because y'all know what we trying to get.
Well, first of all, me and Tony didn't blow through a damn thing. I want to clear that up. Hey, Tone, I'm trying to clear that up real quick.
No. Oh my God.
No, we gonna pause that. Me and Tony didn't blow. we ain't blow a goddamn thing
tonight, Lou. You got Juicy and whatever blowing. So let's not do this.
I'm just saying the Juicy Juicy is one thing, but blowing is on the way. Hey, yo.
51-13 Dolphins. Crypto has lost his mind.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, it's time to move on because somebody need to handle him today because he's doing too much over there. Anyway, do we have a bubble for this? I didn't even. Oh, we do. Okay, look, it's even got his picture. Okay.
Oh, we upgrading out here. Y'all playing with us.
Troy Aikman brought in as an advisor. I don't have many thoughts. right now. So
Hey, Tone, you be liking to throw up them chats when it. Hey, Jess. Now, I've noticed that about Tone, Jess. When it's something about, he leaves them. But anything that has to do with me, you see the smirk. He get that laugh. He start to key. You know what, Jess? Hey, Jess. Tone turned into a Tonga when it's something about me in the chat.
oh
He
man,
start keying. I already knew. As soon as I seen the smile, I knew it was going up. I knew it.
that's some nasty work.
Hey, they're supposed to be my brother too, right? They're supposed to be my. You know what I mean? Hey, it's cool though. I already see how the show's going tonight. Don't worry.
Shit. Oh my goodness. Hey,
This
listen,
is
man.
crazy.
Shout out to Bondo.
Anyway.
Mark Brown say 24-21. Hey, man.
I can't do it with y'all today. Nope.
Oh, it's a few people doing too much in the community. Oh, shit. What happened?
Oh, well.
All right. Just what you said.
Right.
Who you going to for, me or Luke? What we doing? Luke, you want this? You want
it?
No, go ahead, Tony. You can take off.
Yeah, whichever. We
Good.
already know
I'm
who's going to talk the most, so it's all right. Go
Good.
ahead.
I'm good because Luke he was already going off in his space earlier about this move as far as Troy Aikman. So I'm gonna start off with a question. And this is for the chat. Exactly what do y'all think Troy Aikman gonna do? Him being an advisor, what is that gonna do for us? I just want to know exactly what do y'all think this is supposed to do for us? How does this benefit us in any way? How does this make our search more strategic? Do he have more in-depth analysis, or do he have more connection? Because from what it looks like, they're saying they wanted someone to completely outside of the building that had no connection to the inside. Lou pointed this out in his space earlier. So I'm going to go ahead. Shout out to Delusional Patriot fans. Sell hope. I'm going to go ahead and say it. When I saw it, I literally immediately went under the chat and said, all this says to me is that we don't have the right people in our front office. That's all this says to me. For everyone that's happy-go-lucky, yes, this is a change. It's something different. How? Different how? Different how?
What'd you say under that chat, Tone? What'd you say?
This confirms to me that we don't have the right people in the building.
God damn it, I like the way you do business.
Like, how did anyone look at this and say, oh, yeah, that's a positive? You got to outsource to get the right person in the building because you don't want no one with any connections on the inside? You basically just telling us you don't trust your own people you hired under you. That's what you don't trust the people inside your building that you hired. Why are they here? Why are they here? Now, Troy Aikman worked for ESPN. You hire him for a short stint because he's not quitting the job, y'all. People, I hope y'all know. For the people that think he's going to be traveling with the team, like Lewis pointed out, like what? He's not traveling with the team. For what I gathered, he's going to be picking up phone calls. Some people say he's going to be sitting in on interviews. Some people say he's going to be using his influence because he have relationships with a lot of people around the league. I'm sorry. But if you have a GM that's supposed to come in, he's supposed to have those type of connections around the league. Now, you don't have a GM. So guess who else should have those connections around the league? Your vice president of operations. So you mean to tell me, Tom Godfrey, you really are just you're just out there for marketing? This whole time you've been holding down this position as senior vice president or senior whatever your title is. You haven't been building no connections. You haven't been learning the people. Talking to the people, building relationships with the teams. So you literally just going to stay on the outside, nothing football related, right?
Who you talking about, Tone?
Tom
What guy?
Garfinkel. Tom Garfinkel.
No, real quick, Tone. I just want to help you out because you my brother and I'm my brother's keeper. No, Tom Garfinkel, he's been building tennis courts and racetracks and a whole bunch of. Oh, my bad, Tone. It's not my turn yet. Go ahead, continue. You got it.
Yeah. All I said, there you. I was gonna tie that around because Lou, and I'm not gonna take too much of your thunder, but Lou literally. What the first one to come to us, at least from my standpoint, to say, why do we have non-football people making football decisions? And then you come here and this is what we have? To me, it makes no sense. Now, the kicker is, you go back in there, I think, let me see if I got some. I just want to bring up a couple of things. Barry Jackson, to clarify what he's supposed to be doing. This is Barry Jackson. As we noted, source with direct knowledge. Aikman will have no say in whether McDaniel will return. Cool. That's what you want to do, GM. That's fine. That is a Ross decision entirely. The owner, not the owner making the decision. Okay, owner, not the GM. You're not gonna let the GM come in and make that his decision. The owner, Ross, just gonna do this. Could Ross allow the new GM to have input with a question mark? Possible, but owners typically make that call. They pay billions and have the right to pick their coach. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, Lou, maybe I'm off my rockers. Maybe I've been lost this whole time. Maybe I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. But last time I checked, I thought it was the GM who picked the head coach. Isn't that is that how it's supposed to go?
That's what I thought it was.
I thought it was the GM that picked the whole head coach. So you mean to tell me the owner been picking the head coach the whole time? Now, I know a couple of dudes that been in here telling people that Mike McDaniel wasn't Chris Greer guy. Oh, it's time to start bringing out some receipts. I know a couple of dudes that was telling y'all that Chris Greer had multiple other candidates that he wanted to go forward with when it came to head coaches, but he was told to pump the brakes. And now y'all want to figure out why we have so much dysfunction in this in this team and in this franchise? Now, I'm not going to take too much longer because I got more to get in, but I'm going to let Lou get his shit off too. But at the same time, this is part of the problem. So not only are you not letting your GM pick your head coach, you go outsource Troy Aikman? Now, you got Tom Kelly in the building. Is he getting fired? You got Tom Garfinkel in the building. Is he getting fired? You got Brandon Shaw. One of my guys, I'm like, he didn't want to pay certain people. Is he getting fired? Hold on. One more, Lou. One more. Let me see if I found the tweet. Let me see if I can find it. Because this is kind of crazy to me. Dang, I can't find it. There was, I thought I saved it. But apparently, Troy Aikman has he's not going to make no decision on who to bring in. He has to report him to Brandon Shaw. Huh? Why Brandon Shaw ain't out there using his connection? If y'all want him to make those decisions, I thought he was supposed to be just a cap guy. The whole time I'm defending Brandon Shaw, I'm like, he's the cap guy. He's supposed to talk about how the cap is supposed to work. These numbers are not good. But he's going to send everyone to Brandon Shaw, and Brandon Shaw is going to figure out who's going to bring up the capologist. Now, if you got a guy that's a senior VP, that's supposed to be the guy that's supposed to be making that decision. And all this does, again, is confirm that we have the wrong people in positions in our building. Because why is Tom Gunn forgetting that? He's not a football guy. He don't know nothing. So now when you get in this type of situation, who you lean on to bring in another GM? Your owner, he's basically the absentee owner because he don't have relationships like that. So you have to pay a guy for basically a couple of days to make a decision that affects your future going forward. And you prefer someone who don't have no connections on the inside? You know what you essentially just told everybody that's hired? I don't trust y'all to do a job. Y'all haven't been doing a good job. Why they ain't fired? Now I'm on my loose shit. Why you ain't fired every single one of them then? Why aren't all these people fired? Why they not going? Why? If you can't trust them to bring in the right GM, why they still have a job? Why they still employed? And why you got to pay Troy Aikman to go send the candidates to Brendan Shore? It makes no sense. For everyone like, oh, at least it's a change. A change how? Brendan Shore been in the building. He's making decisions. You mean you can't go out there and source the people, but you gonna interview him and say, oh, I like this guy? What? By the way he talk? Do you like what he's saying? You're going to get bamboozled, hoodwinked, and swindled. Because anyone could go in there with a nice made-up interview and tell you all the sweet nothings and everything you want to hear. But them people probably have no idea what they're doing. Now, I know where Louis is going to go with this, so I don't want to take too much. But how are we going to trust Troy Aikman to have our best interests at heart? He don't even have no connections with us. He don't care about the Dolphins. By the mere fact that you got to pay him to come do a job lets us know y'all don't have a relationship like that. Y'all don't rock with each other like that. Because if we need someone else to come here, I got Lou, Jess, and a producer in the back, which I think. I'm not going to pay someone to say, hey, yo, we need to refill the position. So I'm going to pay you and you bring them to Lou or bring them to Jess, and then I'm going to let them make the decision. Or vice versa. Lou go get somebody and say, I'm going to tell you to go to Tone, and Tone, you make the decision. Do y'all know how stupid that sounds? Yet and still, we got a bunch of people out here acting like this is a great thing because y'all don't like what the people in the building are doing. They're still making the choices and the decisions. He's just sending them to him. But go ahead, Luca. You know I could go on forever, bro. Go ahead and get yours off because this is absolutely bonkers to me. Crazy.
Well, I appreciate that, Tone, Jess. Now, I seen Bonjo earlier mentioning the tutor, and the tutor has arrived. Toot. I remember the day Chris Greer got fired.
Who you said? Who arrived?
Oh, the tutor.
Toot!
Hey, man, listen, it is what it is. I like that. Hey, that right there was spot on. Now I remember the day Chris Greer got fired. There was one person in this community, Tone, that got shots taken at me and bullets flying, and people were asking for me in the spaces, and I came to this show, and I was getting trolled, this, that, and the third. And the reason I'm starting here is because I knew a day like this was coming. That I could sit here and tell y'all, don't argue with me, because I wasn't arguing or trying to debate y'all if Chris Greer should be fired. What I was trying to tell y'all is the same thing we have done as a community, right? All of us, right? In some way, shape, or form, we've done this to ourselves. We're always blaming the wrong people. We did it with Brian Flores. In my opinion, we did it with Chris Greer. We do it with a lot of people. They're called scapegoats. When all else fails, point the finger. Tone, you just said it. The fact of the matter is, you're hired an outside consultant that has never had no ties to the Miami Dolphins in Troy Aikman. That man's a Dallas Cowboy. That's what he is. He has no interest in the Miami Dolphins whatsoever. But that's the man you hired him. And you know what you seen today, Tone, on the timeline? Oh my God, change is coming. Matter of fact, I can find it right here. Hold on. Here it is. Where is it at? Right here. There it is. Change is coming. No, it ain't. Tone just told you. How's change coming? Brandon Shore is making the decision. Was Brandon Shore here for the 2025 version of the Miami Dolphins?
Yes, sir.
Was Brandon Shore making decisions for the 2024 Miami Dolphins?
Yes, sir.
Has Tom Garfinkel been here since 2021 or 2022 making decisions for the Miami Dolphins?
Yes, he has.
So what's changing? See, this is what you people do. You see a name, you see that face on the bottom of the right hand of the screen, Troy Aikman, and y'all think Troy is actually going to do something. Hey, listen to this, Tone. You see how crazy it is? And I've seen a couple people in the chat already mention it. You went out and got a Hall of Fame quarterback, right, to do your dirty work, supposedly because he has relationships.
Dan Marino.
Okay, cool. Dan Marino is in your building. Is a Hall of Fame quarterback with connections, Tone. And you had to go get another one? That's what you telling me? Let me get this right. So you said, Tone, and I quote, Troy Aikman has to give ideas or suggestions to Brandon Shore, but Brandon Shore, from what is being reported, will have the say of they get hired or not. I don't even want to go there. Because we already knew, well, let me not say we. I already knew that. What's crazy to me is when I wake up today and I see the news and everybody talking about it and stuff, I've been real quiet. I haven't said this, Tone. I was waiting to sit on this. They think that Troy Aikman has all these connections because he works for ESPN and he's been calling the games and this, that, and the third. Now, what's crazy to me is, Tone, I'm not saying he doesn't have connections, but do you think he's getting those connections because he's been working for Fox and ESPN now calling Monday Night Football? No, he's had those connections. See, this is the misnomer, Tone. People, and I heard people say it today, boy, Troy Aikman, he's been talking to all these candidates and stuff. Really? Well, let's go down the list, Tone. I just want to highlight something. I want to get your thoughts on it. When Troy Aikman is calling a game for Monday night, whatever, let's say, cool. There's a guy named, I think Neil has mentioned him, the guy in Pittsburgh, Andy Weidel. Mm-hmm. He's the assistant general manager, Tone, in Pittsburgh. Do you think when Troy Aikman went to call the game Miami versus Pittsburgh, he was talking to Andy Weidel?
No.
No. What he goes there to do is show up 2 days before the game. He interviews the head coach. He maybe talks to the offensive and defensive coordinator. He talks to a couple players in team meetings, and he goes about his day. What connections is he building to these, again, not even the general managers of these teams, Tone? Because what he's bringing us, we're not getting the actual general manager from Pittsburgh. It would be the associate. We're not getting an actual general manager from any other said team. We're talking about guys that are under those guys. You really think Troy Aikman is out there talking to the people? But, Tone, that's what they want you to believe. That I heard that today. Oh, it's the connections he's building. To who? To who? Bro, Tone, I said it earlier. You said it now. I'm going to say it again. It's hoodwinked. It's bamboozled. It's swindled. The Miami Dolphins have ran a master course, Tone, for the last 20 plus years of throwing shit at the wall and seeing if it stinks or sticks. And the fact of the matter is, Tone, as much as I love our fan base, you've heard me say it all the time. We do have some dumb people here because they believe the shit, Tone. Believe it. Like what? Again, Tone. You know what? I'm done because I want to keep going more and more. Tone, how many more connections do you think Troy Aikman has than Dan Marino?
None.
So why didn't we just bring in Dan Marino? Why ain't we consulting Dan Marino? Don't Dan Marino collect a check from the Miami Dolphins, Tone?
Exactly. Why is he there?
What is he doing? And I seen Nene talk about it earlier in the chat. Nene said, well, to be fair, Dan Marino said he didn't really want to do nothing. So why the hell is he there? To collect money? We always complain about, look, they're stealing money. Well, guess what? Dan Marino obviously must be stealing money too, because he ain't doing a goddamn thing neither. Tone, again, I said it in the Twitter space. I'm going to end it here. I think when I read that post and when I said it in the Twitter space, Tone, I was just joking around. But when I seen what you said, bro, you were spot on. The only thing that means when you see Troy Aikman is coming in to consult the Miami Dolphins, that just means nobody currently in the Dolphins front office knows what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. It's mind-boggling to me, Tone. It's mind-boggling. It doesn't make no sense.
I was so confused. I literally put a troll up there. I don't know if y'all seen Armageddon, the movie, when the dude pulled the straw and he was like, "Is this good or bad?" Like he didn't know whether it was good and bad. I was trolling. I had people on there telling me, "Yeah, it's good for sure." Lou, let me read out something for you. You tell me what you think. How difficult you think this is. Barry Jackson. Couple more Dolphin things. At Tom Pelissero said, this is what he said. Tom Pelissero said, Aikman's calls on behalf of the Dolphins so far have included calls to GMs for feedback on people who work with them. Who work for them. As Tom noted and source confirmed, the Dolphins are leaning toward hiring GM with scouting / evaluation background, which makes sense. Let me stop right there. Dan Marino can't figure that out?
Thank you.
Dan Marino can't interview somebody and say, well, we looking for someone that has scouting and evaluation background.
But Tone, real quick
They
before
want
you
to come
continue.
with a resume.
Hey, Tone, no.
I'm sorry.
This is the bigger one. This is the bigger one, Tone. They're looking for someone with scouting experience. That again, according to Barry Jackson, what you just read.
Scouting
Tone,
and evaluation background.
You know who had a scouting and evaluation background? Chris Greer.
Out of wishes.
That's where his background was, Tone.
Well, but Lou, let me ask you a question though. When you Jesse gone, so I don't know. That's Lou, both of y'all. When your initial thought, GM, what kind of GM I want? Isn't that common sense? You want somebody with scouting and evaluation background?
Yeah, no shit.
Wow, mind-boggling. You know what? I'm mind-blown. I just learned something, y'all. I just learned that the Dolphins, a franchise, should be looking for a GM with scouting and evaluation background. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Troy Aikman would have thought.
Troy Aikman. Apparently, Troy Aikman. Now, he said, which makes sense, and then he said interviews with other NFL employees can be booked as soon as Monday. So that's, huh? Thank you, Damien. We looking for something every team should have in-house.
Bro, it's like it's groundbreaking information for some people. Like, no, yeah, this is what every team is looking for. No, the Dolphins really have y'all hoodwinked, bamboozled, and swindled. I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm like, what? So this was the breaking news. Everyone was up in the uproar today. What? Come again with this. That's what he's looking for. So his job is to go find someone with scouting and evaluation background and then refer them to Brandon Shore. First of all, you should know as anyone that works in that building that deals with caps, because at the end of the day, when you negotiate with people, agents and everything too. When Chris Greer or whoever the scouting team was going out, Champ Kelly, Reggie McKenzie's of the real, Marvin Allen, when they go out, they're interacting with people that have scouting and evaluation background. What? So you don't know these people. So when we send people out to the combine and we send people out to these the college games, these
Who they talking to?
who are they talking to? What? Yo, I'm just saying. I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but when everyone comes in for an interview, they come with their resume in hand. Michael E says, I'm glad. Thank you for bringing it. Thank y'all for this show because I was struggling to figure out why I should be excited about this.
Facts.
I was too.
Facts. Facts.
Michael, I was trying to figure this out too. I was trying to figure out why was everyone in the uproar. And don't get me wrong, I hope they make the right decision, bring in the right guy. But I got a question. Lou, Jess, can y'all answer this question for me? I want both of y'all to answer this question for me. Why is Chuck Kelly still here?
I guess until Black Monday, I guess. He's
why
just standing around. Well, let me answer that for you, Tom. According to Rashad, it's to ask the players, what can you do for me on Sunday? That's why he's here. Like, I don't know. What are we talking about? And Tone, the bigger question for me, right? And this is a question I'm going to throw to you. It's not going to be long. This is for you and Jess. And this was my argument, Tone. You know better than anybody. This was my whole argument when it came down to Chris Greer. I'm with you. Hopefully, they find the right guy. That's what the last thing you said, and I'm with you. But what does all that matter, Tone, Jess, if that right guy that we bring in is not allowed to do their job? Because if all I'm saying is if Brandon Shore can still go over that new guy, and if Tom Garfinkel can still go over that new guy, what does it really matter about hiring the right guy if the right guy is not allowed to do their job? You see what I'm saying? That's my argument. That's been my argument the whole time, Tone.
I got another question for you, Lou. How about throw a question at you, piggybacking off that? What's the first thing we said we didn't want to happen to our GM? We didn't want a coach, a player, no one forced on him. So why in the heck is the owner picking the head coach or whether he should stay and go?
That's
Instead
a fact.
of bringing in the GM and you make the decision. First, the GM should make the decision. That should be your first evaluation of this guy. What are you going to do with Mike McDaniel? What are you going to do with Tua? And I just don't get that. These are decisions that GMs are supposed to be making. Now, hey Lou, listen. You said I'm sorry. You said you was a tutor, so I'm not a tutor. But guess what? Toot. Because you literally said that if long as Brandon Shore and Tom Garfinkel are in the building, then the next GM coming here is nothing but a yes man. Because if coming in the building, you don't have to say so, or you're not even making a decision whether Mike McDaniel should come and leave. I'm trying to figure out. These are decisions that your GM's supposed to make. And the first thing you want to do, let me see what he do here. Let me see how you handle this. Mindset. What are you thinking? I literally was saying that GM needs to come here with a minimum 3 to 4 year plan off rip. What he gonna do coming in? That's Mike McDaniel. That's Tua. That's the contracts. That's the draft. That's the type of vision that he have. What culture we want in this building. What type of players he want. I got a question for you. One more. Since we asked the question, let's go back to Troy Aikman. You just said Troy Aikman is a Dallas Cowboy. Troy Aikman has nothing to do with this building. So I got a question. How do Troy Aikman know what type of culture we want to set in this building?
Thank you.
He's going to ask the people that's in the building, what type of culture y'all want? Okay, let me go see you some people. What? We should know every We should know every assistant GM. We should know every scout. We should know all of this. And I get it. You don't have connections with everyone. Fine. But the mere fact that you have to pay a Troy Aikman, we never heard anything about Troy Aikman as it pertains to the Miami Dolphins and building relationships or any connections. This only confirms that what are they doing? They have no idea what they're doing. If you have to go to this extent to hire out, you have to outsource a guy to bring you potential candidates. I have another question. I got so many questions. I might be here all day asking questions. Why didn't they already have potential candidates before they fired Chris Greer? Why wasn't it start out already?
Because there wasn't thought out. This is where I'll give Nene some credit. It was that Baltimore game. And remember that Baltimore game where y'all were flying planes and fired Chris Greer and the bags over this? Okay, cool. So again, what did the Dolphins do? They basically gave y'all scapegoat, and y'all booty clapped and celebrated, and again, nothing changed. That's what they did. They hoodwinked, bamboozled, and swindled you. That's what happened, Tone. And everybody ate it up. And today, look at the reaction besides me and you, Tone, and let's say a few others. Everybody today was hoodwinked, bamboozled, and swindled again. And what did you guys do? Y'all ate it up. That's what happened. Bro, ain't nothing changing. I'm sorry. I could care less. Well, I already knew this from the jump anyway. I've been telling y'all. I know Tony don't want to toot. I'll toot. I don't need a little thing to toot. I'll toot myself. You see what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, hey, that's a little wild. I'm just saying. It's the truth. It's the truth, Tone. Sometimes you got to tell people, and you still see, look, Cat for Life, I see you in there. Change is coming. So, how? It's like, and again, I love Cat for Life, bro. I love Cat for Life. But what is he talking about? Like, it's like, Tone, we're up here talking, and it's like people are not even listening. What change is coming? I'm here to tell you the people that y'all blamed are not the people that really should be. Well, let me take that back. Does Chris Greer hold blame? Absolutely. But was he the end-all, be-all like y'all think? No. And what y'all did, y'all put everything on that one man, and now that one man's gone, and now, look, change is coming. From where? Brandon Shores making decisions. Cap, you could say Alonzo Housesmith. He comes in, he's a yes man. I know you don't want to hear it because he played for the U, this, that, and the third. What y'all are not understanding, or at least Cap for Life, I'm sorry, is not understanding. The people that run this organization, from the top down, from ownership down, the CEO, the whatever, Tom Garfinkel's official, he's like the right-hand man of the owner. You know what Tom Garfinkel wants? A yes man. You know what Brandon Shore wants? He wants a yes man. So when y'all think that this change is coming, bro, it don't matter. It could be Jess. It could be the producer in the back. It could be Tony. It could be myself. It could be Nene. Let me get in this chat. It could be Cap. It could be G2. It could be whoever. Y'all, we would all turn into yes man if we wanted to keep that job.
Damian,
if we wanted to keep that job, we would have to be yes men. Because that's what the Dolphins are looking for. Stop being hoodwinked, bamboozled, and swindled. Again, if we were all at a party, let's say, and I love using analogies. And me, Jess, Tone, and the producer in the back all put our hands in the same cookie jar at the same time. But there was only one goddamn cookie. Now we got a problem. I'm looking at Tone. Nah, bro, I'm getting this cookie. Jess probably looking at, hey, nah, I want that. And we fighting over it. And that's what the Dolphin front office is. Hey, I like this person, or I want this general manager, or I want this. And but I don't want that. And I don't like this. And by the time you look up, decisions are being made. No one's on the same page. And that's why every 2 to 3 years, the fan base is in shambles and all of us are fighting and we're all trying to point the finger and blame. And who is it that, and we got our answers, but it's like nobody wants to realize the answers in front of you. Y'all hear me say it all the time, bro. Connect the dots sometimes. But hey, maybe it's harder for some more than others, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Listen, until Brandon Shore, Tom Garfinkel's of the world, and you really get real football people in here to make decisions, nothing's changing. I don't care. Y'all can say it until you're blue in the face. Ain't shit changing.
Basically, all they saying is everyone that we have in the building do not know how to evaluate people for the positions that we need in this as a franchise. They don't. And the mere fact that they say the owner is going to pick the next head coach, the owner. But when we told y'all the first time, Stephen Ross came and told Chris Greer, pump the brakes. We want you to come interview this guy. Let me ask you a question. If I had multiple candidates, and just say any of y'all, if y'all had multiple candidates that you saw fit to run this team, and your owner come to you and say, "Hold on, don't pick that guy. I got someone else. Hold on, just pump your brakes. We got somebody for you." Somebody riddle me this: are you really picking your next head coach? If you have multiple people that you saw fit to run this team that you wanted to bring in as a head coach, and your owners, your owner is telling you, hold on, pump your brakes before you go with that guy. Take a look at this guy. Are you really hiring your next head coach?
No.
Or are you going through the motions like, no, we want this person? Bro, why are you the GM? Why am I here? As a GM, I went out and did my due diligence. I went out and did my interview. I ran this guy through the ringer. And I say, this is my guy. And you're going to tell me, hold on, wait a minute. On multiple occasions? But I'm not picking. But why you got me doing this? Go ahead and pick the guy. You let me know who you want me to work with. It's mind-boggling how people don't understand how dysfunctional that is. And then when we've been telling you guys the whole time, no credible GM or potential candidate is going to come in and deal with that. No one. I'm just telling you. Now listen, we got 39 of y'all in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like, the subscribe button, and help the show grow to 800. Hit the like button too while y'all at it, and hit the notification bell. Put it on all so y'all know when we go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then we do the live play-by-play on game nights. But again, when we come out and we tell these people, we talk to y'all and we say, just look the way the front office is structured. No suitable, no credible, no GM or potential GM with any credibility is going to want to come into this situation. The Mike Tomlins of the world, forget about it. The John Harbaughs of the world, forget about it. They're not coming here. They aren't. That is dysfunction. You're going to tell me, before I even get here, you already made a decision for me. That's my job, through and through. And then you're going to tell me you hired.
To your point, Tone, to your point real quick, though, about what you said earlier about when the Dolphins fired Chris Greer, it seemed like they didn't even have no backup plan. Because remember, they fired Chris Greer, Tone, and they fired two of his lead scouts or whatever.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yep.
All right, cool. But now all these college bowl games have been going on. The college playoffs is going on. I'm sure the Dolphins are sending some kind of representation.
Who's scouting them, though?
Well, that goes to your point. That's why I was trying to piggyback on what you said earlier. Like, the Dolphins are sending people, scouting people that who knows if them people are going to be here in the next week and a half. There's no backup plan. So what happens if the Dolphins, Tone, are doing all this scouting on these certain players or whatever, but then the new regime, whoever comes in, don't want to scout them people or don't like them people? Now, where does that leave you?
Because just like I said, Lou, guess what? What type of player are you scouting? People don't take this in consideration when you're thinking about the next hire and who to bring in or who to scout. What type of quarterback do you want? What type of system are you going to bring in? The most important part, what type of coach are you going to bring in so you know what type of players to scout? Because I'm not scouting the same player for Mike McDaniel as I'm scouting for John Harbaugh. I'm not scouting the same player as John Harbaugh as I'm scouting for Mike Tomlin. And I'm not scouting the same one for Mike Tomlin as I'm scouting for Andy Reid. Do y'all understand this?
Bingo.
So who's scouting and why are they scouting? We just gonna randomly pick people. I like you because you tall. I like you because you got a strong arm. I like you because you fast. I like you because you got quick hip. You got quick twitch. I like you because you tackle real good. But does he fit the scheme that the new regime is going to bring in? And it is the last game of the season. College football is almost over, people. And I'm going to tell you one thing. Film. It's crazy. That is kind of crazy. Not no fact. Film and going down there live is two different evaluations. It's why you think they send people to the game? You get the feel of the leadership. You get the feel, or is the moment too big for them while you're there? By the time we get our new GM, we might have, if they move fast, because Monday is when they can start interviewing people. We're going to be on our last two college football games and it's the playoffs. So you're already limited on who you can see live. You are. Now, if they want someone with scouting and evaluation background, who's he going to scout when he come in? And who's scouting now? That new GM, you know what that's telling me? Guess what they're going to do? Guess what they probably most likely going to do? Force people on the new GM. Oh, these are new two scouts that we brought in. You're going to be working with them. This is the guy. This is our evaluation guy here. You know, he has connection with this and that. And that GM probably going to be like, yo, bro, no, I got my own scout people. I have my own team. I have my own vision. I have my way of doing things. I don't need to go to this game because that type of game style does not fit my scheme, my system, don't fit my vision. If I have a vision on how I want to build a team, then I need to send my scouts to the teams and players that fit that description. Who in the hell is doing the scouting and why are they doing it if we don't even have a clue who's going to be the new GM? I'm sorry. You supposed to have all of this thought out. Remember, Lou, when they first initially, I was like, maybe they already have a guy that they have in mind, and he's doing everything behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, they just haven't announced him yet. They're not doing nothing. I'm sorry, but we're gonna be behind the 8 ball this whole season. Starting off the year, we get this dumb news. Why? They just continue to show you how dysfunctional they are. The lack of awareness and understanding on how to build a winning franchise that have stability and sustainable success. We don't know what to expect. We don't know what y'all doing. Troy Aikman gonna go find one of his homeboys and say, "Hey, yo, check this out. Yeah, man, he good, man. I've been knowing this guy forever." How you know he's not gonna do that? How do we know he don't go find someone that he's cool with and just be like, "Yeah, but I think this guy, go ahead and hire him." Recommendation for you right there.
Mm-hmm.
How we don't know all the people that he recommend to you are the people that he likes, that he's cool with.
Mm-hmm.
He can have some beef with a guy that is amazing, but they just don't like each other for one reason or not, or another. He's not gonna recommend that guy to you. This is absolutely ridiculous to me.
And again, Troy Aikman has nothing to do with the Dolphins. Why didn't the Dallas Cowboys bring him in as a consultant for them?
Because Jerry Jones, don't.
But I'm saying, Tom, but that's the organization he should care about the most. Would be Dallas, and and Dallas didn't even bring him in. So why the hell the Dolphins bringing him in? It don't make no sense to me, man. This don't make no sense at all.
Yeah, Damien said the owner idiot. Stainless Ninja said, hire Drew Brees next. Miami Fan Talk Show said, Tony, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Oh gosh. When you put somebody in that position, it's all about what you know. I just explained to you why you don't want who you know in there, because I could brought you someone that I know that's cool. I'm just trying to figure out. Listen, if someone needs something, let's just say they want a plumbing done, or they want a granite laid and a new cabinet and kitchen, I could send him Lou. Have no idea if he could do it, but I know him though. Y'all got a guy just for you.
That's a fact.
Yeah, he good at what he do. Go ahead, man. Sign that contract. You getting them, and everything is all jacked up. It's crazy. I know that's Big Philly, Nene. Nah, we not there. I don't know. For the life of me, I couldn't understand why people were so excited about this. Like, what? Why are we happy? And let me say this too. The next guy that come in might do amazing. He might be good at what he do. That still don't change the fact that we don't have no one in the building that can evaluate and bring these guys in. You gotta outsource a Troy Aikman? Come on, man. Come on. And what's happened to these so-called new owners that supposed to be taking over? What happened to these guys that Drew Rosenhaus? Lou, remember we said they were going to get hoodwinked and swindle? Drew Rosenhaus talking to them about remember that conversation, Lou? Drew Rosenhaus was talking to them about potential college people.
Absolutely.
Because there ain't no scout. He know. Oh, we ain't got to deal with Greer. Oh, y'all don't got no scouting background, no evaluation. Yeah. Let me show you this guy who wants for to represent right here. He'll be perfect for you. Like, oh God. Think about that. He going in there. Yeah. Let me holler at you, bro. Yeah, you just got to take a look at him, man. You look, he a freaking name. Okay, cool. But what if I want What if I want to run smash mouth type football and you showing me this guy, this guy that's good to get into second level, but he can't move no one off the ball? That don't fit my scheme. If you want to have a Baltimore Raven type offense, you can't have a guy like Jonas Savannah as a guard. Y'all do know that, right? That's where scouting and evaluation come in at. It's crazy to me. You know, it would be funny if Dan Marino was the one that recommended Troy Aikman. Man, get out of here. Dan Marino should take this out as a slap in the face. Champ Katie should take this out as a slap in the face. Everyone else that's in the building, that's in the front office, they should take this as a slap in the face. This is. They look like they're trying to hire somebody that could get along with, like the reason they fired Brian Flores, he don't work well with others.
And for the people that were making the assumption that I know that's what was said today. Troy Aikman had some choice words about Mike McDaniel, this, that, and the third. And people, and again, I'm not even saying that Mike McDaniel's not going to be fired. I just think for me, it's weird when I heard today that the reason Mike McDaniel, according to people, they believe he's going to be fired is because they're bringing in Troy Aikman or whatever, and because of those comments. But I don't know if anybody heard what Mike McDaniel said today in his press conference. Mike McDaniel said that the team let him know and talk to him about bringing in Troy Aikman. So does that sound like again, a team that's firing Mike McDaniel? Because if your plan was to fire him, why would you even have to tell him that you were planning on, or should you bring? Because that's what he said. He said he was alerted, and they wanted to know what he thought about bringing in Troy Aikman. So if you're getting ready to fire that guy, why would you even be asking him questions about who or what they should be bringing in? But that's just me. I don't know if anybody else caught that or not.
I'll do you one better, Lou. Why did you make it public knowledge that the next GM is not going to have the power to hire or fire Matt McDaniel?
Oh well, yeah, that's a very good point.
What? That's the first thing, huh? The owner? It was very clear and concise. The owner is the only one that has that ability. They get paid billions of dollars. That's what they said. He get paid billions of dollars to make that decision. That sounds like an owner that's trying to justify why he making that decision. Oh yeah, I pay billions of dollars. I'm gonna decide who the next head coach is. I'm sorry. That don't bode well for me, a guy that want a football guy in the building. Eric say because we don't like to hurt people's feelings. That's the problem. That is kind of wild to me. And for everyone that thinks that this is good, hey man, pay how you want. But from over here, from my standpoint, I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture to me is, how come we don't have the guys in here that could go and source these people that we want to interview? How come we don't have people building relationships around the league? Now you let a Reggie McKenzie leave. He has all kind of connection. Why did he leave here? Are y'all starting to put two and two together? The guys with the connection is getting the heck up out of here. Is Marvin Allen still here? Lou? Just do any of y'all know that? Is Marvin Allen still employed here? Because if he is, I doubt if he'll be here for too much longer. Because he got all kind of connections.
Yeah, Marvin Allen is still here, but Reggie McKenzie went to Tennessee.
Yeah, Reggie McKenzie left. That's why I say he left. Reggie McKenzie got up out of here.
Yeah, Marvin Allen's still here, but I'm pretty sure with this new, I guess, regime or Troy Aikman, I'm sure Marvin Allen is getting up out of here.
That's what I'm saying. Dame says 25 plus years of evidence why we don't have those guys in house. That's a fact. How are you not consulting with the football guys? That's a slap in the face.
And again, Tone, I know when I said this the other day, or you said, I forgot how you kind of spun it on me, but you were like, oh, that's why. Because remember, I always bring up the point, and I'm not trying to rehash the whole Brian Flores thing. I'm not going to talk about it. But this is where, again, Tone, where I said, I don't believe Brian Flores. Now, again, I'm not saying they didn't have disagreements or whatever, but I don't think him and Chris Greer had a problem working together. I strongly believe a guy like Brian Flores, me and you both agree, I think Jess would agree as well. Brian Flores is that football guy that we need in the building.
Yes.
Right? But when he came in there, Brian Flores was not going to take a back seat to Tom Garfinkel or Brandon Shore, or he wasn't going to listen to those guys when football conversations were being had. And all I'm saying, to your point, it's the Reggie McKenzie's of the world, it's the Chris Greers of the world. Whether you like these guys or not, at least they're football guys. We got to start asking ourselves question of why is all the football guys leaving? They either get fired, Tone, Jess, or they just leave upright. They just get up. Vic Fangio, another one. Whether you like him, he didn't know how to coach, whether you thought he was over the hip, whatever it is you thought about Vic Fangio, bro, he's a football guy. Tone, Jess, that man was in the building for 1 year, and before the year was over, you were already hearing him and him saying it publicly. These guys don't know what they're doing.
Facts.
These players don't want to work. They don't want to. A football guy is telling, like, I just don't understand, man. Again, we have bigger issues, and until that changes, bro, we can bring in whatever coach, player, general. It's not going to matter, bro. We just got non-football guys making football decisions. It is what it is. And these guys want yes men around them. And they'll lie to you. Oh, yeah, you can do your job until you get in the building and they got you under contract and you're making that money and they start going behind your back and they start jumping. Tone, we remember 2 years ago, Chris Greer had the trade for a 4th-round pick for Calais Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
They went over him.
Yeah, Mike McDaniel say, nah, I can win with these guys. But what?
But again, at the end of the day, who are you? You gotta let the football guy, again, you gotta let Chris Greer make that move. At that point, you weren't going nowhere. You could have got you could have got an extra 4th-round pick for the next year's draft. You know what you got? Nothing. Calais Campbell just left.
Facts. The bigger question is, why is Mike McDaniel even discussing that type of stuff with the owner and Tom Garfinkel? When it comes to player personnel and who comes and who goes, that's like I'm the coach, Lou the GM, or vice versa, right? If we have a disagreement with who comes and goes, it's the owner ain't got nothing to do with this. We go in that room, we hash it out, we figured it out. Why are we going to the owner with decisions that we supposed to be making? That's your job title. It's the GM is supposed to work with the coach and say, hey, listen, we gonna move. Nah, Coach Greer, I think I could win with him. My brother, you gonna win what? What are you winning? One of the biggest advantages you can have as a GM is having foresight. I'm trying like this. I always say you have to be proactive as a GM. I pointed it out early. One thing about Bill Belichick, y'all might not like him, but when they was on their run, the Patriots was masters at moving off a guy a year early so they don't have to move off of him a year too late. They were masters at doing that. Go look at their track record. And for the most part, everyone that left the Patriots, they didn't perform the same when they left and went somewhere else. Malcolm Butler, he left. He didn't look the same. And look who they were bringing people in. They moved off of they had Ty Law moved off of him. He didn't look the same when he left. Move off of Darrell Reeves. I don't even think he played after that. The linebackers, just bringing them in, switching them out. Wide receivers, Troy Brown, David Brent, Deion Brent. Those guys, he wanted to get paid. Get up out of here. David Patton. The only one that was pretty much on the same level when he left was Wes Welker. But look who they replaced him with. Julian Edelman. Made some of the biggest plays in Super Bowl history for them. Wes Welker ain't got no, he didn't get no Super Bowl over there when he left with Peyton Manning. So all I'm saying is you have to understand this. You have to be able to forecast this. So for Chris Greer to go there and be like, nah, man, let's get Calais Campbell while we have value. You're not even allowing the GM to do his job at his maximum capability. Because you in here overseeing him, looking over his shoulder. No, we can't do that. I think I can win with this team. My boy, I think I can win with this fourth round draft pick next year, that we can win with him for the next 4 years. Like, really, what would we have won that year? Sneak in the playoffs to get a first round exit? You had the evidence. And we didn't even make the play. We went 8-9 that year. So it's all for naught. But hey, it is what it is, man. It's frustrating. It's mind-boggling. I don't understand it. At a loss for words sometimes with this team. That's just that man.
Don't worry, Tone, Jess. Troy Aikman's coming to save the day. Don't worry about it, man.
Oh man, y'all got it though. Y'all got it. I'm done. Y'all can
we the laughing stock of the league, man. We it just is what it is. We the laughing stock of the league. So again, I'm not surprised. I think next year, Deion Sanders and Shedeur Sanders will be the starting quarterback and head coach of the Miami Dolphins. That's what I believe.
I think I find it ironic. You got rumors about Mike McDaniel possibly being a candidate for the Cleveland Browns head coach,
and Chris Greer being the general manager,
and Chris Greer being, and then all of a sudden you got this. You have this news come out. I know that, and let it be known that they not even sure if the GM will have say so on whether Mike McDaniel get fired or not. What? Where do they do that at? I'll tell you. Miami Dolphins. Nowhere else. It's pathetic. But go ahead, Lou. I don't know if you got anything else, man.
No. I'm good on this. I'm good.
That is.
I can't believe. I actually cannot believe me and you were on the same page with this, Tone. I can't believe. I thought we were going to argue a little bit.
You thought I was going to be on board with this?
Well, no, I should have known. I should have known you weren't going to be on. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. I should have known.
What? No way. This makes no sense. Hey, you know what? He probably thought I was a G. All right, now I know what you think about me, man. my football IQ. I'm just saying. Good to know. Now I thought we were going to argue what? What's this man going to do for us? Nothing. But listen, it's still 23 of y'all in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. I hope y'all voted on the poll. I don't even know if we had another one in there. But Jess, anything before we leave? You probably don't even know who Troy Aikman is. You still young.
I know who he is, but no, I don't have anything to say.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you don't think he's gonna be our savior or nothing like that? All right, bet. You said
Yeah. Real. I mean, real quick, Jess, what are your thoughts? I mean, you don't have to go long if you don't want to, but what is your thoughts on Troy Aikman coming in here to save the Dolphins?
I don't think he's saving anything. And I don't know, I just sounds like a bad idea overall. It was kind of like here, like, enjoy this, like, to the fans, and we're just kind of like, wait, why? Like, why did we do this? And it just seems very confusing and doesn't really make much of any sense. But that's this organization.
Man.
Damn.
That's what it is.
Damn.
Man, no hope. I seen Dane put something in there earlier in the chat. You like he came to the graph that he may go through this whole entire life without seeing the Dolphins be a good franchise.
That's crazy, man. Crazy.
We might have to come to the realization that we might never see our Dolphins successful. I mean, I'm in my 40s, so I've seen at least some resemblance of success. I've seen the AFC Championship game appearance at least, you know what I'm saying? But God, dog, this is like, do you understand the fans that are 25 or younger has never seen a playoff victory? And I think only 3 playoff appearances. Do y'all understand how bad that is? 3 playoff appearances if you're up 25 or younger. Dane said, at least I got the Knicks.
Absolutely not. But anyway,
hey, Dame, that's a fact. Now, real quick, at the Blitz pickup says 40s. Dang. And again, like I'm turning 45 this year. So what is that? Are you shooting at both of us? Is that what you're saying?
I'll be 42 in 3 more months. What we doing?
What we doing? Yeah, what we doing?
You just what, Jess?
I just entered my 30s. Like, I just got to the 30,
Cap.
crew.
You act like you were 29 last year. Cap.
I've just turned 31, not even 6 months ago. So
Facts, 80s baby. What we talking about? Oh, Game Boy said, "Hey Nemesis, did you get to watch Welcome to Derry?" I'm on the last season of Godfather of Harlem. I think I have maybe 6 more episodes, and then that's my next one I'm working on, Game Boy. So most likely by Monday, I'll be a couple of episodes in, my brother.
Boy, that Godfather Harlem is off the chain, Tom. That thing.
Oh my goodness, yes, sir. I'm like, man, yo, on God, I had to work. I get up at 5:40 to go to work. The last episode went off at 4:58 or something like that.
That's
I'm
crazy.
literally running on by an hour, if that, asleep right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I slept all the way until 12, so that was way more than enough sleep for me. But I was up all night. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go to sleep. Psych, next one. I'm almost done with it, man. I was up all night, boy. But listen, real appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Hopefully that gave y'all a little bit more clarification that crypto say 2080. That might be honest. There might be some truth to that, crypto. You joking, but we might not be good until 2080. We long go. Hoping my grandson or grandchildren would enjoy the Dolphins. Listen, at least I had every Miami franchise I've witnessed with my own eyes win a championship at some capacity, except for the Miami Dolphins. This is crazy. I'm talking about UM. I'm talking about Miami Hurricanes. I say Miami Hurricanes. The Miami Heat. I'm talking about the Florida Panthers. I'm talking about the Miami Marlins. I'm talking about even the Fusion. I mean, the Inter Miami.
Who?
into Miami. I saw all these people win multiple championships for the most part. All on multiple. The Marlins got 2 in my lifetime. Panthers have 2 in my lifetime. The Heat have 3 in my lifetime. Into Miami, they got 1. Hurricane, 3 in my lifetime.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Oh,
so dumb.
No. I ain't actually watched the game. I seen the highlights. But no. That's the only one I actually didn't watch. Now all the rest of them, yeah, I watched everything. The rest of the games. But that's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. And the Miami Dolphins, the most beloved team in Miami, is the one team that in this lifetime we haven't seen make it to the Super Bowl. Make it. No, they had the game on the local channel here.
Boy, hey, I went back and bang bang. That's all I'm gonna say.
For real, you
Bang,
know that was.
Hey,
Yeah,
boy,
we got
that revolver
got messy over here. You know what I'm saying? We don't need it. Everybody know that. You know what else they watched it in Spain. They got the game over there. Nah, that's the Miami Heat with Vanetta. No, sir.
We not.
Damien said we did on Ace Ventura.
Yeah,
wow.
well, that is a fact. We did win one. We did win a chip. That's a fact. We did get to watch it.
Yo, that is kind of wild, Damien. Wow. But listen, man, 26 of y'all still in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, and hit the notification. But hey, Lou, get us up out of here.
Hey, man, y'all know what it is. This has been the Friday Troy Aikman edition of the Blitz Pickup. Y'all don't get y'all hopes up. Please, if you're not a subscriber yet to the platform, hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend, family member, whoever that we're over here. We're giving y'all great content. And please, everybody come watch the finale of the 2025 season, I guess, of the Miami Dolphins with your boy Tone, with Jess, with the producer in the back, and with me. We'll be here Sunday at 4:30-ish, or somewhere around there when the game starts. Y'all know what it is. It's the Blitz Pickup. We'll see y'all Sunday.
Bang, bang, bang.
That revolve will go to the Miami Dolphins owners for bamboozling everyone.